Kai, wanna devil tinyakana babu. Why don't cut your tongue?
Well, T, whatever he has to give you, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this wonderful track from Holy Mallam.
Hey, wanna everybody's yamba. Wamilele, devil tinyakana babu waya. Wamilele, devil tinyakana babu waya. Wamilele, oh, devil tinyaka. Wamilele, devil tinyakana babu waya. Devil tinyaka. You know it or not? Devil tinyaka. Devil tinyaka.
The devil don't stop trouble.
Listen. Igwajula sana fingwa moto. What nice lafa? Igwajula sana fingwa moto. Lo shodi o ati oju alawa. Lo shodi o ati oju alawa. Nache, hey, Igwajula sana fingwa moto. Whether front hand or back hand, Igwajula sana fingwa moto. The time that will make you give the car out. Ati oju alawa. Hey, lo shodi o ati oju alawa.
Oh no man, he don't get money.
Where you want to see the money?
He don't get money.
Democracy, democracy.
We done the practice.
Democracy. You can talk anyhow you want now. Democracy.
We done the practice.
Democracy. Hey, democracy.
We done the practice.
Democracy. Democracy.
We done the practice.
Holy Spirit now my grandfather. That's the only person. Jesus Christ now my direct you the right way. Holy Spirit now my grandfather. Not my own power. Jesus Christ now my papa. Them two now one. Holy Mallam. Now the picking. What you picking for? Them two now one. Holy Mallam. Now the picking. Mo tell one way. Last one me the day. I was inside the car, they were carrying me away with the motor. Last man, I hear what? Motel one way. For those of you taking one way, listen. Take it one way, from where and then what? I follow one way, last man, find me reach out.
I follow one way.
Now which house can I find you go for now?
I follow one way, last take one way, they carry yourself one way.
I follow one way, last man, find me reach out.
Devil tinyaka, devil tinyaka, devil tinyaka, devil tinyaka, devil tinyaka, devil tinyaka, devil tinyaka. Hey, yeah, one day, on the
Oh, too much.
everybody dance, oh, Holy Mallam today.
Everybody dance.
Oh, when see everybody, I go dance, oh, everybody dance,
President,
oh, teacher, man, woman, and everybody. Your friend, your enemy, everybody. Everybody dance, oh, Holy Mallam today.
Everybody dance.
Just dance, the dance step does not matter. Everybody dance, oh, Holy Mallam today.
Everybody dance.
Holy Mallam today. Holy Mallam today. Everybody dance, oh, Holy Mallam today. Holy Mallam today.
Wow. You're welcome to your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform. I still remain your humble host, OJ. Today is another amazing time, another amazing day. Drums roll to you, to everybody watching us for the very first time, and to you, our regular viewers, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us today on another exciting entertaining, informative, educative, inspiring show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform, wherever you're watching us from Instagram, from I think I need to log on Instagram right now, on Facebook, on YouTube, and all other platforms. I want to say big thank you for joining us on this show. Today we have our guest in the building. Just give me a few minutes. I want to be sure my audio is clear, is good, and how do I check that? Because we have our amazing guest. Woo! He's an amazing, blessed, anointed, gospel, um, highly inspirational, highly blessed. I've known him for years. And I can tell you, I'm part of the good news he shares, and I love what he does. He's amazingly blessed. Today we have our guest in the building. Before we bring him on the show, let me just check my audio. I want to be sure my audio is clear enough. But or if you can actually help me, I'll just simply type yes, it's clear on your platform, so I can be sure my audio is fine and we can begin the show today. It's clear right. I think I can hear it now. Yeah, good. So today we have our guest. Um an amazing. Okay, yeah, I think I had to go live on Instagram now too. So if you want to join us on Instagram, now you can join us on Instagram too. We do Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and let's. All right, good. All right. Thank you so much. I got that. The audio is good. So you can join us on Instagram also if you want to be part of the show on Instagram. So we are on Facebook, we're on YouTube. So just give me a few minutes, then go on Instagram now, and we have the show on all platforms. So we can, um, yeah. How do I go live again? Yeah. All right, on Instagram. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. How was your day? How was your week? How was your week? Mine was splendid. Mine was good, 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 good. All right, I think I'm going live on Instagram now. So if you want to join us on, um, okay, I think I'm still reading now. It's still reading now. So we're going live on. All right, yeah, I'm going live on Instagram now. I'm going live on Facebook. I'm on Facebook now, and on YouTube also. So we can reach more of our viewers from every platform. All right, now today we have our special guest in the building. Oh, I want to say big thank you to Pastor Faith Bankole. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the show. Drums roll. And also to Brother Emmanuel Adebowale. I want to say drums roll to you too. All right, on the show right now, we have our guest. Ladies and gentlemen, on the show today, let us have Holy Mallam, my big boss. I celebrate him. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to introduce him anyway, but drums roll as we welcome my boss, my Egbon, Holy Mallam on your number one show, The Havilah Show. Hello, sir. Um, I, I think the audio here is mute. Yeah, the one on Facebook. Um, okay, I think I need to invite you on. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. On Facebook, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. So on both.
Yes, on both. Yes. You're
Right.
welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. So tell us about before we start on the show. We basically it's an inspirational show where we inspire people, we inspire our viewers. We let them know if you tell them how you started, and if you can do it, they can also do it. So it's an inspirational show, how you started, practical steps you took, how you got to this point, something that would inspire and encourage our viewers, for them to know if you can do it, we also, everyone watching too, we can also achieve it. That's what we do on the show, the Havilah Show. Yeah. So to
Right.
start with, tell us about yourself. Who is
Hmm.
William Mallam? How did you get here from grass to grace, from grace to glory, sir?
Um. Okay. Because the way I'm beginning to feel like one elder statesman now, seeing glasses, wearing glasses, gray hair. My daughter used to help me. My daughter used to help me take them out and all of that. But when it gets to a point, you can't. You just enjoy the Lord's blessing. Amen.
Amen.
So when people say, "Oh, how did you start?" This, that, 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 it's becoming a lifestyle because virtually, regularly
Mm.
now, I go on shows and I grant interviews and all of that. But I want to thank God. I've enjoyed the ministry of teaching, which is something that helps
Okay.
to plan for continuity. So I will
Mm.
never get carried away by whatever it is God has given me. So I'll just go ahead and I started. I was born into a wonderful family, wonderful in the sense that we were born into a Christian family. Christian
Okay.
family. Me and three other people, my siblings, I grew
Okay.
up, I've always understood how the Lord works. Walking with the Lord. I've not known any other God. I've been a church boy. You know that. We used to be
Yeah.
drummers together, cleaners and all of that.
Yeah.
And it has been a good experience for me. It has been a good experience for me. So I started like that. I didn't know much about life. All we knew was, oh, go to school, go to church, attend family functions. No aspirations, nothing. The economy was good. Everything was good that time. So, as time went by, I was doing well, school, this, that, 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 that. Then I got to secondary school. Then gradually,
Mm.
my head started getting correct because the more we were growing, the more the economy started getting worse, and
Mm.
parents were getting older. Bad
Mm.
decisions, a couple of bad decisions here. I mean, on my father's part, he's going to do with the Lord, but he could have done what he did better. So
Yeah.
from where we were born, okay, I was born at Ebute Meta. From Ebute Meta, we moved to First like a duplex, first like a duplex. And life was good. I was an Ajebora in those days. Okay, I'm in America, so I use Ajebora. For you guys in the UK, say Ajebota, right? For those in Nigeria, but see, I was, then I attended Laura Honorary Primary School and
Okay.
life was going on. All of a sudden, I moved to command secondary school, and back and forth, and I just found out one time that they said they were going to sell the house. My dad was going to sell the house, and I was wondering what happened. For instance, you can't ask your parents; they are the child. Whatever they
Yeah.
do is what you must know. From there, we moved to Kukumaiko. From Festa to Kukumaiko. Swampy
Wow.
area. Now, I'm not saying those who live there will go to hellfire. No, at least my
Mm.
mother. Yeah, she owns a property there. She owns some properties around there. But we didn't know that place.
Mm.
I started life from a different. I started seeing life from a different point of view. You know,
Mm.
we'll go into what's it called? We'll go into the swamp. I love that venture. I'm afraid of my son now. He's taking after me. I don't want him to be. As young as I was, if you've been to Festa for that big canal, I'll go alone, alone. I didn't even fear kidnappers. I'll go
Wow.
there to go and catch fish and all of that. I never caught till today. But when we moved to Okoko, I started learning the should I call semi-primitive way of life. I will go
Mm.
into the swamp, I will catch fish, very big fish. I'll catch monitor lizard, I will go and set trap for what's it called? Bush meat.
Bushmeat.
I love that adventure. I started seeing life from that point of view. And I was surrounded by people who influenced me heavily. And
Mm.
somehow I was gradually becoming a very local, I had a local mindset. Though I was attending command secondary school, I would go,
Yeah.
come back, and go and come back. Gradually. things started getting very difficult. Financially,
Mm.
things were not good for us. There were times we did not have sugar, and my
Mm.
mother would never allow you to go collect sugar on credit. That will be your last. That will be the last sweet you taste. I am telling you.
Wow.
That will be the last sweet thing you taste. You
Wow.
know, with that kind of a mother, we had to make do with whatever it was we had, and
Mm.
gradually we we grew up. It was not easy. For 5 years, we did not have a television in my house, and you were not allowed to go and watch TV somewhere else. You go and watch it. They will watch you get destroyed by my mother. You know. So we were not watching. We were even when I started comedy. Now I don't want to jump into that. I want to build up the story. So
Mm.
things were very difficult. The landlord would come, with strong Igbo accent. My name is, Bayo. He said, "Hey, Bayo, your mommy has not paid. She has not paid. She has not paid this rent. Yeah, daddy would never do this kind of thing. Your mom is the one that will make this very difficult. I am telling you. So you guys, if not for you, you're a good guy. You're a good person. He used to bully people around. And my mom would not take it. My mom is a very strong woman, industrial, strong woman. I didn't like her. She was too strict for my liking, I thought. I didn't know she was building me for the future.
Mm.
So I learned from the landlord. I learned from the Igbo people, the Igbo people around near Alaba International, and all of that.
Yes.
Then a time came. I finished secondary school, and I was tired of life. There was no admission
Mm.
immediately.
Mm.
95. There was no admission immediately. You know, things were not going well.
Mm.
My younger, I have a younger sister, the last born. She's 38. She'll be 39 soon.
Mm.
You know, at that time, she used to go to school. My older sister, my mother would go to work. She was a nurse. I'll be the only
Mm.
one left. So when everything goes wrong, it is me they'll ask. Who did this one? Is me. Who did that one? No admission, nothing. I was tired. On two occasions I attempted suicide. It was very bad. Now
Wow.
I want people to listen, yeah, because it is possible for you to be online and when you are trending or trend social media, you can edit
Mm.
a lot of stuff and look good, and everybody says, "Wow, I want to be like this guy. I want to be like
Mm.
this guy." Be like this guy. You go upstairs, you have a big house to yourself, this, that, 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 that.
Mm.
And everybody feels that, oh, yeah, he just got there overnight. No, no,
Mm.
no. There's a
Mm.
part God plays for everybody listening. There's a part God plays in your life. Life was difficult for me. I wanted to end it. Thank God I
Mm.
did. Thank God that the only spiritual power I've depended on is God.
Mm.
It could have been the other way around. If I had met someone who wanted to help me at that time, because I was desperate, maybe I would have
Mm.
taken it. But fortunately for me, my mother taught me the way of the Lord, and that's what I've depended on until now.
Mm.
So I wanted to kill myself. They didn't know at home. I'm the one voicing it out. It's decades after.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Attending mid 40s, and you are sharing stuff, you know. But I like my children to hear so that they don't think that oh you just get things easier. It is possible, but at that time, I was limited to the little I was exposed to. I wasn't really that. So I was a church boy.
Mm.
Then gradually, from the church we used to attend before, I moved to Pentecostal. I started playing conga. I started with conga. We all play drums. All the men
Yes.
in
Yes.
our family, all the men in our family, starting from my mother, starting from my father, excuse me, starting from my father, we all
Yes.
play. We play
Wow.
drum, we play conga, we play. So I started going to church. So I would listen to Methodist and all of that. Then 1995, that was 95 to 96. It was very deadly. It was when Nigeria won that, what's it called? Nigeria won Atlanta 96. We won.
Okay.
We
Yes.
beat,
Yes.
we
Yes.
beat Brazil, we beat Argentina, we beat, Hungary, we beat Mexico. Or we had the TV. I think they had repaired it for like the repairer had it for like 1 year or 2 years before he could repair TV. By the time he finished repairing the TV and brought it back, the eyes of the TV were dim. You couldn't see
Oh
well.
my
It was
god.
you'll be watching
Oh.
TV sometimes, then the TV will close. You know it will close, then it will have a line at the middle, then it will open again. The TV had a mind of its own. It's not those TVs that they are not compatible with remotes. They are not compatible with remote. So it had inbuilt remote. Then it will show when
Oh.
it wants to show. It will close when it
Oh,
wants to.
when it
When it
wants
wants
to.
to. Yes, I
Wow.
remember that time it was supposed to be color TV. The color was good and everything. And later, because I don't know if it was the hunger in our eyes that was affecting the picture quality, the color was fading. I'm telling you, real life, real life, real life. Eventually, the TV gave up the ghost. We gave it to the man to go and repair. Another 2 years, he wasn't able to. He said it was icy. Every time he will show you one thing like this, says icy. I see. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Till today, he's still trying to repair his name. So we did not have a television. Technically, 96, the TV gave up the ghost, gave up the ghost and
The ghost. Wow.
continued. 96, 97, I joined. 96, I got a job. I was supposed to work for my father. My mom didn't allow me because they were separated. So
Okay.
she said I should go and look for a job. I should become a man while I was waiting for admission. This was 96, 95, 96. So I went somewhere, someone connected me, in every level, at every level in life, you need someone to
Mm.
connect. I am telling you. So
Mm.
somebody connected me to doing. I remember that man, Mr. What's that? Mr. Arichi Arai, you know. So they got me in. I got the job out of like 400, 200, whatever. They gave me the job. I was happy. They used to pay us 1,200 monthly, and
Whoa.
Sunday to Sunday. We would do Sunday to Sunday shift. And it was very cool. They had industrial AC, air conditioners, and all of that. My destiny used to be frozen sometimes. I'm telling you, my destiny. Yeah, maybe because they knew that I'll be useful in the future, so they were helping me preserve my destiny. If you don't want soup to get spoiled, like my wife does, she'll put plenty soup and put in the freezer, and you bring in it. So I think they were using that freezer or those ACs because we're producing during you know for them not to melt, you needed the temperature to be very, very low. You know.
Yes.
So and sometimes we won't even wear cardigan. There was nothing like that. Ah, my destiny was my chest would be it would look as if we had ace blocks in my chest like that. All of this, and I was still thankful. I was still thankful. Remember, what I could see at that time was I
Mm.
could only see from a local perspective. So what was invoked then was what I enjoyed. And
Mm.
getting a job doing 1,002 monthly. Wow. So 96 to 98.
Mm.
I was there. I was working. 97, my mother introduced me to one non-governmental organization, NGO,
Mm.
USAID. This is
Okay.
where that was where God decided to have mercy on me.
Mm.
That was where God decided to have mercy on me. The USAID. I joined and I started taking courses. Before that time, I used to be extremely shy. I had low self-esteem. People say people say they have low self-esteem. They have high self-esteem. Maybe it's when you know whether it's low or high. In my own case, I didn't have any. I had no self-esteem. No, there was none. There was none at all.
Oh my.
Yeah, you know, it was very bad. No self-esteem, nothing. So I got into that place, and I used to build. If you've seen me, I have this frame. You know that I
Yes.
used to
Yes.
build and all of that. So my strength, I used to buy fine. Exorbitant, no vision, nothing, no aspiration, young guy. All you just wanted to do. Yes, I see Dr. Olusola Ajide. Yes, Thank you, sir. You know, I see, I would just channel my energy that time to fight men, fight men. It was useless, useless. And I'm wishing right now that I knew what I know now. It would have been so. Anyway, you have to go through such things so that you
Yeah.
understand what life is. You go
Mm.
through the process, you make mistakes, you make mistakes till God helps you to start taking the right decision. So I got into the USA. Remember, from secondary school to trying to commit suicide twice. It was not funny. If not that I knew that the knife was going to cause pain. I just wanted to end it. If I had ended it, there wouldn't have been only Mallam. I would have been
Mm.
the hellfire. You probably have been using me, warming me up. I would have, probably been part of the charcoal they'll be using to build fire for the future. Those who will come later. No? So secondary
Mm.
school, doing as a casual staff. Casual staff. We used to do morning, afternoon, night shift. I used to pray that time that God should touch the hearts of the owners. That when they're passing, they just see me, and promote me
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh.
For that time, that was my prayer point. But God, I'm sure God must have been laughing. Oh, see this boy. I want to make this way. Yeah, you want to because the Bible now says that you're the salt of the world. You now want to become the Maggie of the world. You want to be there permanently. That was just the process. 97 I joined the USAID. I started attending courses. I talked about my self-esteem, and that was where it started building it up.
Mm.
I studied information education and communication in health. I was a peer health educator and all of that. I started working with them, and I started doing courses, and I started attending. Sometimes white people with white people, sometimes other NGOs from the United States of
Mm.
America, and my English. I started speaking what I could open up. I could
Mm.
express myself when people. I learned the 7 C's of communication, how to communicate
Wow.
effectively, and all of that. I mentioned a doctor, Dr. Adide. He grew up where I worked then at Digunle, and that was it. That was it. I was the best peer health educator. So I did all of that. I continued from secondary school
Mm.
to doing to USAID, where I started studying those courses. And I was sponsored by Johns Hopkins University, and that was where I studied the first major course I did.
Mm.
You know,
Have you, have
so
you, have you, have you, have you ever wanted to become a comedian?
no, 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 no. I'm building up my case. I didn't see. You notice I've not said anything about comedy.
At all?
you know, so with the training and everything, then I went to last week again. 96, 97, 98, 99. Things just started building. Like then I went to last week. I studied communication arts.
Mm.
Communication arts. So with all I had, everything I've been doing, communication. USAID, communication. Johns
Communication.
Hopkins University, communication in
Mm.
health. So I thought I would be a media practitioner or
Mm.
work with one of those NGOs. I wanted to come to America to better myself, and all of that. And I was doing all of that, and I was one of the best. When Clinton came, President Clinton, that was what made me. I met him. He was the best PhD educator that time. I was the best. So I felt that I knew what I was going to do. I was going to be a communicator. I was going to be a media practitioner. Guess what? In 1999, 96, 97, 98, 98, they fired me from that job because I was fast becoming a voice. Whenever
Mm.
the confidence I had was out of people. Whenever
Mm.
I spoke, people listened to me. So they won't play us all
Mm.
the time, and things were not, working. And whenever I spoke, people listened
Mm.
to me, and gradually I
Mm.
was becoming a threat to the organization. So to them, they had to get rid of me, and
Mm.
they gave me. I still have the sack letter. I still have one
My
of
God.
our managers. He saw me many years after. He wasn't comfortable looking at me. Well, you see, Joseph's brothers, they sold him and all of that. Fortunately, he did not die. And he told them, he said,
Mm.
you meant evil, but God was planning. So God,
Mm.
the sack was a blessing for me. Imagine
Mm.
me still doing cubes. Nobody will hear me. Nobody will hear me, even locally. Not to talk of, not to talk of global.
Mm.
I am okay for now in the United States. England. We've been in England a number of times together. You know that.
Yes.
I've been to different parts of the world. This
Yes.
this thing I've been doing. Now, you notice I've not said anything about comedy.
At all.
99, I was
Wow.
in school, I was doing comedy, and I was working with. No, sorry. I had not started comedy. I was in school. Sorry, LASU. I was doing communication arts, and I was working with the USAID. So to me, my future was back that Okoko. I was a big boy, big
Mm.
boy, and that was what I thought. So 1999 came, and comedians would come to our church because I was playing drums, I was playing conga, and then the other instrumentalists would say, I would just talk, people will laugh. I would talk, people will laugh. My mother is a very funny woman, naturally funny. So I
Wow.
took it from her. I can say that. So you hear other comedians, Alan Blue, Ultimate Mallam, and the other they will come. Fine Boy, and what's the other one? Those ones that used to use balloon, Tony B. I think so. So all of them will come, and all of that. In those days, 1999. So my friends
Wow.
told me, they said, you you can make people laugh now. You said if you do this thing now, do it. Do it. Okay, yes.
Greatest.
Emmanuel Adebo Alex saying greatest last. Yes, oh, great. Oh,
Yeah.
not for that time. And now, I'm just giving, because of time, I'm just giving you a synopsis of what has happened. Those
Mm.
days when I used to go to Lasso, there were times I did not have money. There were
Mm.
times, there were times things were not easy. I told you now, no TV, nothing, all those things. I used to sell pure water for my mother. Do you know that?
Wow.
Yes, I used to sell pure water for my mom. All those news media outlets, Punch, Vanguard, all of them, you hear them headline, Holy Mallam, I once sold pure water. I did. Well, some people say, you said this thing too much. You can say that because you have not sold it. If you
Mm.
sell pure water, you'll understand. You'll understand that
Mm.
it could have been you. It could have. Nobody is better than anybody. I'm not
Mm.
better than you. You're not better than me. If
Mm.
we met, it's because we're privileged to serve in the same generation. I have
Mm.
learned. When I started, I talked about modesty and all of that.
Mm.
Modesty helps. Modesty leads to longevity. If you are wild. I've been through the hard part of life. It was very, very difficult. Very difficult. I'll sell pure water. Then from the proceeds, sometimes my mother will give me money. Sometimes she'll give me 15 naira.
Wow.
I will have handouts. I remember I did mass media law. One of our lecturers, Mr. Esse Malem, I will never forget it. The handout was 750 naira. 750. Ha! I didn't buy it till I left class. It was not easy. 750 naira. I couldn't afford it till I left. God help me, I had a sin. You know, you know, I will enter. It was Zobo. Zobo under the once you enter the campus, you see a big tree. Under that tree, they used to sell donut. Not the donut that donut has two levels. You have the one that has that red jam inside. That one, that is
Yeah.
donut. But the
That's it.
round one that has zero inside, they've removed the jam
The
inside,
jam
the zero
inside. Yeah.
inside. They've removed the zero inside. They've removed it as withholding tax. That one is do not. So it's that one that used to eat. Buy that one, Zobo, and girls,
Do
girls,
not.
girls will call me that time, my classmates. I should take care of the Amala Extra. I should go to Amala Extra. In my mind, I'll be telling them, you don't even know. Be extra careful. Amala Extra. I could not afford anything for myself to come and take it to Amala Extra. I'll dodge them. Dodge them. I was an active dodger. Second, last, things were not really that easy. I was going through it. Then the USAID gradually I started doing courses and small money started. I was attending courses and there's what they call per diem. They give us envelope.
Hmm.
But so gradually I started having money, and I thought that was going to be, that was how life would continue.
Hmm.
Until my friend told me that these guys that have become this comedian, you can actually do something like that, and you're funny, and that was how they pushed me. If you go to to Amala Extra, yes. If you join if you follow me on Instagram at Holy Man, scroll down, you see some pictures. elderly
Mm.
pictures, ancient pictures, how I
Mm.
started. So they said I could do it. So with the Hausa intonation, I started comedy. That night, Ultimate Power Ministry, I'm in charge. I remember. So that night, they pushed me. I can't do it. I mean, I used to be shy. So I wore this super cap. I wore one
Mm.
kaftan like that. I used one glass like that. I just I look one useless style, and I used I looked like a jester. Those olden days jester. I used the cap so that the cap could cover my face a bit. And that was
Mm.
it. Before they called me on stage, which was going to be my first time ever, about 2,000 people. First appearance. Yes,
Wow.
it was a big church. I used to be
Wow.
play drums. Every day I was at least in that little way. I was a star, local star, Okoko star. Before they called me, I had rehearsed with the comedian. My friend. He's also in the US now. All the jokes we're going to use, the guy used all. They called him before me. After he finished with his administration, he called me. I wanted to enter the ground. I am telling you. So that's me battle, 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 battle. And God has just been helping me. Maybe He has been telling me that there's no
Mm.
way. Irrespective of the hardship and the challenges, I have a
Mm.
way out for you. They called me, and that was how I used the Hausa intonation, Yoruba intonation, Igbo intonation, that I learned from my landlord, the Igbo one. Then
Mm.
the Hausa intonation I learned in command, the Hausa
Mm.
soldiers. Then Tunde Sawyer, I used to watch Sunny Side of Life. That night, they clapped and they laughed. And that was how Holy Mallam started.
Mm.
That was how Holy Mallam started. I didn't plan it. I didn't want to be
Wow.
a comedian. I didn't want to. I was not. I didn't want to do entertainment. Entertainment. The first year, I remember someone, a media outlet they had me an interview and all of that, asking me. And so, as an artist, I said no, I'm not an artist because I was still working with the USAID. I was still working with the USAID as a product of LASO, product of Johns Hopkins University, and what I knew, I was sure, because of what I was equipped with and all of that. But you
Mm.
see, when God has said you will become XYZ, don't
Mm.
go, don't do otherwise. That is where God will bless you from. So that was the starting point of my own destiny. That's what gave me a voice. Holy Mother, Holy Mother. Even my mother calls me Holy Mother. This year makes it 20 years now. 20 years since I started as
Wow.
Holy Mallam. And, so I started as a comedian, very
Yeah.
raw. I mean, when very crude, very crude. I've always been a church boy, no dirty jokes and all of that, of course. But I was crude, also intonation. Kai, everybody, praise God, raise your hand, all those. Then I met mentors. I met Kubisi Olatilo, Mr. Yinka Crave of blessed memory,
Mm.
Dr. Libya Jonah, Kubisi Olatilo, Mr. Sonira, but all those people, Dr. Henry, those people, Mr. Ekenan Dagoba, those people now helped me to become a professional master of ceremony. So I had my comedy. I was I'm now an MC, a professional one. So I started doing events.
Mm.
Ghana, outside Africa, outside Nigeria. Then I started going to London, then America,
Mm.
all of that. Today, Holy Mala, 20
Wow.
years. This year makes it 20 years.
20 years on stage. Is he on stage? You
Yes,
call it.
this year makes it 20 years.
Wow. So
This year,
how do you come up with materials?
it is materials actually come by inspiration. Inspiration either from God, inspiration from the devil. So for me, I've not known any other God. Inspiration from God because I just think about it. And in most cases, in my 20-year career, I just notice I find myself saying a lot of things. I could be very spontaneous. That's a gift God has given me, and that's helped me. So that's how I get materials. And sometimes I'm just talking with people. A lot of comedians like to engage in discussions with me. So when we talk, once I say something, they say, "Holy, I don't write this one down. I will use them." I have always been like that. I've always been like that. One-liners, jokes, one of my mentors, Mr. Leke Alder, he invited me to his office one day after I'd gone to their church. He called me and he said, "You want to know how I think? How do I come up with those things I say?" Honestly, I didn't know how to answer him. They gave me books. I feel it's a gift from God. I just do the things. That's taking me to Aso Rock quite a number of times. Met a lot of governors, met 11 presidents right now. 11 presidents past and okay, not present because I'm not presently with you. I can only meet him online for now because of my because of my assignments here. But in a nutshell, I've just been able to tell you how I started and
Okay.
how God has helped me.
Okay.
And we've not arrived, though. We're still work in progress.
Yes, sir. Work in progress, sir. Now, because of our time, we have a few questions for you. Who are your mentors?
My mentors.
Yeah.
If I tell you about my mentors, you'll be surprised. My mentors are not into entertainment at all. They are
So,
not.
so how come? How do you?
Okay. Let me explain. When I started as a comedian, I saw the likes of Bill Cosby. I remember
Hey.
I liked him, a family friendly comedian and all of that. From
Yeah.
that point of comedy, I really appreciated him. So Bill Cosby, then I met Ali Baba. Ali Baba also gave me some tips on how to. Apart from that, in comedy, I don't do no other person. Because I started gospel comedy. It was not common then.
Mm,
So there was nobody to look up to as a gospel comedian. God helped me. I didn't miss. I didn't go off. And God has helped me. I'm still. I started it as a pioneer, and I appreciate God. Then I have mentors. I became. I started as a comedian. I became a master of ceremonies, a professional. Then now I'm a certified coach. I'm a certified life coach. I'm
wow.
a certified I'm a certified life coach. I'm an NLP practitioner. I teach people.
Mm,
I teach people how to discover God's talent, God's gift, and rather how to use their talent, how to turn them into businesses and all of that. I speak. I'm certified in that area, and I'm also into business. So I have 8 mentors who have nothing to do with entertainment. They're all businessmen. Yes, I built all of them. This one did this and that and that. So I
mm,
listened to them, and they've helped me. That's why it might be difficult for you to hear, oh, that I misbehaved, or because I have people teaching me. I have people who have mentored me. If you notice, I'm not a noisemaker. I don't just shout and be all over the place. You need wisdom sometimes. You shouldn't be too available. You shouldn't be too scared. You shouldn't be lousy at all. Be respectful at all times. Then you must be
mm,
modesty.
mm,
Modesty. It helps so that people don't see you, don't analyze you and know what you're about. I've learned a lot of things. I can't share them here because there's little or no time left.
mm,
But those are my mentors, and we're working on other things that I
wow.
can't see yet.
So yeah, that brings me to this next question. What are some of the biggest mistakes some upcoming comedians are making that you think they need to work on? What are the
Okay.
mistakes?
From the point of comedy, yeah,
Comedy.
as a comedian, well, I don't want to be judgmental. Uh, uh, Amen, sir. They said, okay, yeah, Mr. Adebo, they said I didn't go off. Yeah, I didn't. Young guys, a lot of young guys, just talk anyhow. Are you a comedian? Does not mean you should be a nuisance. Like you
Mm,
comedian, hey, bros, how far now? You talk to people, you insult men of God, talk about the Holy Spirit anyhow. It is a ministry by God's grace. I started,
mm,
so I think I know the do's and don'ts. The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. It is an instruction. It was not a negotiation. Do you understand me? So you should not. Don't go there. There are lines you should not cross. If you see those who are older than you, respect them. If you see those who have gone ahead of you, appreciate them. There is no respect. There are, unfortunately, no more respect. You know, people just talk loosely. You know, dress anyhow. You can be a comedian. Have you seen Steve Harvey? Have you seen Steve Harvey?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah, the Steve Harvey show. He owns his jet.
Yes.
Yeah, in the US, yeah, if you want to invite him, and I think you must have from $20,000 upwards. 1 hour, 2 hours. Yeah, yeah. And there's also Dr. Lesbach. He's my comedian. I've met him. This guy's $20,000 per hour, and they are speaking. They don't dress anyhow. They don't behave anyhow. They don't act like they don't. They are cool, calm, and collected. They know their onion. They know what they carry on the inside. They're not lousy. A lot of young comedians, if I may say, a lot of people. You have no business. If God did not call you, don't do it. Don't laugh. If God did not call you, no. I'm helping someone here. If God did not call you, if you love it and you want to do it, no problem. But you see, if you have no business with it and you're doing it by force, that's why you see people are desperate. Start doing Yahoo to Comedy Plus, start doing that, things in your mouth,
Comedy.
all those things.
What was the laugh?
Although yeah, it's a big. So this is 20 years. My eyes have seen. This is 20 my eyes have seen. But we're not talking about that today. Well,
So describe Holy Mallam in 3 words. Can we describe Holy Mallam in 3 words?
Holy Mallam.
Yes, in three
is
words.
Holy Mallam is an easygoing child of God who has found favor in God's sight, and I'm enjoying the favor. I'm trying my best possible to fulfill destiny. So, easygoing guy, found favor, trying to fulfill. You know, those are sentences, no words, but that's all I can say. That's all I can say. Yeah.
All right. Before we go, we have okay. Mr. Debawale is saying humble. Yes, that I know very well. Yeah,
That's great.
humble. Very, very.
I
You know.
see you, my brother, Mr. Gbenga, okay? Mr. Gbenga, okay?
Yeah,
We are enjoying Chicago. We are here. Okay,
yeah.
JD, quite a number of people. I hear everybody. I'm greeting everybody. I'm on Instagram. It's
I get everybody too from
yes, please.
from Instagram, from Facebook, from YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to everybody. Mr. Jerry, thank you for joining.
Yeah, so he's my brother. Quite a number of them. Thank you so much. So it's at official Holy Mallam on Instagram and Holy Mallam. You know, don't
Yeah.
mind me.
Okay, now before we go, we have I think we've. Can you do? You sing too. You sing, sir.
Oh yes, I sing. I sing.
Okay. We'll go to the next segment, which is inspire us with a word. But we'll give you a word. You compose a song with that word. Just a chorus line with that word.
Really?
Yes.
My songs are not.
Just very simple.
My songs are.
Very simple, sir. So inspire us with the word happiness in song, in music.
Okay, let me use the Hausa intonation.
Yes.
So Hausa people will pronounce happiness as happiness. Happiness is good. Happiness is good. Hey, happiness is the better. Yeah, happiness is the better.
Wow. All right, so to the next segment before we go today, we'll ask you questions. This video will ask you the question, you give us the answer. You have three options. You have 50-50. You can call a friend, you can ask the audience. Are we ready,
150,
sir?
152 already.
Yes,
I
yes,
have
yes.
a Zoom party by 155.
155. Okay, in 2 minutes, I think we should be done now. Now, this is a question. If fish lived on land, where would they live? Options are A, in Nigeria, B, in Finland, C, in the United States of America.
It will be in Okoko now, Nigeria. I used to
Eh?
see fish in Nigeria. Yeah, so move to the next one. Move to the next.
That's the correct. If fish lived on land, where
Mhm.
would they live? If fish live on land, where would they live? The options are A, in Nigeria,
I
B, in
answered you now.
Finland,
I
C,
said
in.
in Nigeria, and then I gave you specifics. I said Okoko in Nigeria because I
You can't
lived
live in
there.
Okoko now.
Okay, in Nigeria, where the impossible happened to us.
Is that a final answer? So I should give you options.
Final answer, because of time.
The answer is Finland, sir. All right, do the next one for about because of our time. We want to say big thank you, sir, for being on our show today. Because of our
Thank you.
time, we just want to run and just sit back, relax, and enjoy this for 1 minute and wrap up the show today.
Wamilele devil tinyaka na babu waya. Wamilele o devil tinyaka o. Wamilele devil tinyaka na babu waya. Devil tinyaka.
All right, sir.
Okay,
That's from
so
us to you.
okay, thank you so
Uh,
much.
all right, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Wow,
Uh,
wow, wow, wow. Can you help me print it though? Help me print it and send it.
I will print it and send it to you, sir. From
Okay.
us to you, we celebrate you. We love you. Thank you for inspiring
Thank
us
you so
today.
much.
We love your work. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Thank you. I've
Amen.
left
Thank you.
Instagram.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
sir. Bye. Right.
God bless you, my brother. Bye,
Amen.
everybody. God
Bye.
bless you
Bye.
all. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay.
To
Okay.
Yeah, to everyone, I want to say big thank you for joining us today. Your number one inspirational TV show, the Havilah Show, live here on this platform. On Instagram, I want to say thank you to everyone who actually, let me see, to everyone who actually sent us request. Okay, yeah, to everyone on Instagram, I want to say big thank you to everyone on Facebook. I'm actually trying to read the comments here. Um, Okay, let me start from Instagram before we go. Yeah, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining. Yeah. Comments. Bastin on Instagram said, "You're big boy. Then you are a big boy. Then 1,200 monthly. When he used to collect 1,229, then but now he's a big man. He's an amazing blessed man. Yeah. To everyone who actually joined that, I want to say big thank you to you all. Our drummer, sir. That's Mr. Kiz. I say thank you for joining. Uh, Comedy Jerry, thank you, sir, for joining. Basti, I want to say thank you. Mr. Benga, okay, I want to say thank you for joining. Basti, I met you at Full Gospel Businessmen Fellowship Okota. Oh, apologies, I didn't read that out. But next week, again, on your number one special TV show, we'll bring another special guest here on this platform. So just stay tuned every Saturday, 7 p.m. We'll bring another special guest to you. Thank you once again for joining. God bless you always, bro. Yeah, thank you. When you come to share words with us, okay, thank you so much. I have to go and see you next week by God's special grace. And here on Facebook, before I go up, Mr. Emmanuel Adibo Wale, I want to thank you for joining us. Pastor Faith Bankole, I say thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining us, and see you next week by God's special grace. Bye bye. Yep.